33 and I don't want to be alone forever.
I'm 28. What? Like, I should be married. I should be having kids. This is just my epiphany. I gotta stop being a cougar. Like, I am independent and strong. I'd like to think I have it pretty much together. Like, I'd like to say that I am pretty beautiful. But one thing about me, your girl can't get a man for her life. Her life! I'm tired and I just want to sleep next to my man. I want to read my book next to my man, make my coffee, drink it next to my man, and not go out to the clubs anymore. Like, what the fuck do I have to do to secure the man? Let me know. Stop gatekeeping.
What's a girl gotta do to get married these days? Let me tell you, I'm educated. I'm decent looking. I got a rockin' body that I work really hard for. And I plan to go back to grad school. Why am I still single at 27? Is it because my standards are too high? Is it because I'm a little insane? Is it because I got daddy issues? Is it because of my sense of humor? Is it because I have a little bit of an addictive personality? Is it because I'm an ER nurse and they're a little bit nutty? Or is it because I have trauma bonds and I only want men that literally want me dead? I don't know, but if you are good looking and want a wife, hit my line.
Where's the men that are like holding it down, that's like actually the leader, that actually tells you what it is that's going on and takes control and is the disciplinary action? Like, I have such a hard independent woman personality and I need someone to put me in my place. I need someone to be like, hey, this is what we're doing today, so you just chill and sit back. Yeah, what happened to this?
I just unlocked a level of single I did not know exist. My fucking landlord just called me and immediately goes, hey, do you want to go out with my friend's son? Your boyfriend moved out, right? You're single. He's 5'11" and fixes air conditioning. Do you want me to send a picture? I'm like, you know what, Eleanor? Yes, I do. Why not? Thanks for looking out, girl. Why not?
Guys, what's a girl gotta do? If I'm hoping to find my mans out in the wild, whether that's the bar, grocery store, the gym, restaurants, out to eat, dinner, like whatever, what's it take to get a hi, hey, how are you? Because, you know, you go through the process of doing your hair, your makeup, shifting through and crashing out over 20 different outfits, and you finally pick one because you're always like, yeah, like I'm gonna find my mans tonight. I can feel it. It's gotta be this time. And then it's crickets. It's crickets out there.
So you know what's the worst part of dating when you're 31 is that either all the good ones are married, happy for you guys, but then you have this pool of guys that's either gay or they're just not working.
I just need to vent because why am I always the second option every single time? I swear I'm always the backup option. I'm always the option until a different option comes around. And I get it, I have a complicated life and headstrong. I have 3 kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a single mom with 2 baby daddies. I understand all of that. It's not an easy situation.
If you think you live somewhere where we should move because we all want husbands that are actually good men, please comment a good state and city, zip code, all the info on where we should be.
I'm 32 and single, and without fail, anytime I do any kind of Q&A or ask me anything, I get the same top 2 questions. Do I want to get married? And do I want to have children? And so I thought it might be worthwhile to bring that conversation here. The short answer is yes. I do want to get married and I do want to have kids. The long answer is yes, but not at any cost. See, the thing is, I was always the girl. I thought that I was going to get married and have kids super young. In my 20s, I was always in relationships. I can't tell you how many times I was a nanny or a babysitter or a dance teacher, really anything that involved children. But at the same time, the guys that I chose in my 20s, they were not husband material, let's put it that way.
True that single straight men in 2025 just don't want to be with women at all. I've really just gathered that men don't want to be with women these days because I've encountered some men who act like they're attracted to me, act like they want to hang out with me, but they're just super inconsistent. And I've come to some conclusions as to why this is, but I would like the men to answer me. I feel like men admitting that they want to be with women requires them to look inside themselves and do some work, and men don't want to do that. I also think that because women are now at a place where we can provide for ourselves, men aren't needed for what they used to be needed for. So maybe men feel like they don't have to be with women. I need answers.
A single woman in your 30s can definitely be looked at as a failure, but let me tell you why it's not. Yes, my 20s were amazing. I had lots of fun. I was young, hot, not a care in the world, right? Now I'm in my early 30s. I'm much wiser. I believe I have emotional intelligence about my money. Super self-aware. I have patience, financial stability. I know what my boundaries are and how to set them. I mean, overall, being in my 30s is great, but also being single and being able to do whatever the I want without having to worry if I can or cannot do it, it's definitely the best feeling in the world.
If I was a man, every woman would want me because I would just love and cherish them and tell them how beautiful and precious they were and kiss them on their foreheads, play with their hair, buy them gifts, take them to nice dinners, spoil them, worship them, and make sure that every day that they knew that they were the most magical and beautiful creature in the world. Yeah, if I was a man, I would do that. It's weird that you men can't keep these women around.
Men in this generation scare me. How are you 30 years old and you're still trying to figure out your dating goals? What? Like, I don't know, find a wife, get married? Probably should be your goal.
In 2025, I'm dating for money, not love. I'm sorry. I'm dating for money, not love. I have always entered relationships with like a 50-50 mindset. Like I'm always ready for like equality, even though there is no equality because we live in a patriarchy. So why am I acting equal? Sorry. I've never ever thought that I would be the type of person who would want to date someone for money, but dating for love isn't working. I'm not enjoying myself, and transparently, inflation is crazy. I only have a few good years left in me. Like I am going to use them for what they're worth.
Ever since I started this account, I have realized that most men, in fact, hates women.
So I'll be 33 this year. And I'm okay with dating like a decent amount older. So I don't know, 40-ish. But whenever it comes to dating younger, like what's the cutoff? Because I feel like I have lived a lot of life in my 33 years. You know, I have been married, divorced, I have a child, I run a company. I'm very much like established, even though I'm kind of a mess at the same time. But I've gone through a lot of healing. I am very mature emotionally and just in life in general. So I'm a little scared to go younger because do these guys really know what it takes to have like a good, healthy, lasting marriage? Like, is that going to be unbalanced?
After all the bed hopping, now you want to settle down with a decent and respectable man. Men exist, but they just don't want you because you have nothing to offer. She wants a leader to manage the yelling kid in the back of the car. You are all clueless as to what a man wants and doesn't want. Men don't care that you are independent, wealthy, educated, or strong. They want women who give them peace and unconditional love. Women spoke and men listened. Women said that they would rather date a bear than a man. There is nothing positive in a relationship for a man. Get married, then get divorced and lose everything. The good guy you are looking for, you put him in the friend zone. But keep your chins up and remember that you are a strong, independent woman because you don't need men. After the ring goes on, you are legally entitled to half of everything. Would you sign up for a bad deal like that? These women are just fishing for information on how to become better manipulators. If you always prioritize height, looks, and income over other qualities like values, respect, loyalty, etc., this is the outcome. Many good men are now invisible to women. When these women were young, they went wild and crazy. Now that they are tired and expired, they want husbands to take care of them, but what they don't understand is that men are done with leftovers. They are done with relationships and marriages. They are now focused on themselves and living out their lives and being single and having peace. These women should just work on their attitude. It is not just the standards that are being too high, but also the expectations. If these women have a checkered past, they have baggage that makes them to become trouble in a relationship. The risk of being with such women far outweighs the worth of their companionship. They kept asking, where are the good-looking men? Good-looking men don't look good when they are young, and they gradually look better as they age, and the men were vehemently rejected when these women were young, and now that they are older, the good-looking men have already been taken. Women created this narrative to hate men. Now, you don't like the result because men are staying away from you all like you have always wanted, and you are crying in the corner with your hurt feelings and begging for men to come back and date you all. Social media validation is the biggest killer of relationships. This is the prime example of it all. Traditional conservative men seek traditional conservative women. Most of you are unwilling to work on yourselves and be accountable for your actions. So, enjoy your cats, ladies.
At first it was kind of funny, like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna be single forever, I'm gonna die alone. Now it's been 3 years, it's not that funny anymore.
And like, serious question, and I'm not asking for a friend, I'm asking for me, but where are all the emotionally available, loving, protective men? Please, let me know where. I'm saying it again. I am not asking for a friend, I'm asking for me.
Where are the women pushing 30? Where do we find good men at? And I'm not talking about the club, and I hate dating apps. Where do y'all find single men at? Where are the single men? Because everywhere I go, I'm seeing taken men.
Single at nearly 32. I've never been married. I don't have children.
Okay.
I have no idea what is going on. So I thought to myself, in like my teen years and in my 20s, I'm going to have this bossed at 30. In my 30s, I'm going to know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to be married. I've never wanted kids, so that's okay. I've got no idea what's going on. Every day it gets worse. Yeah, I've achieved nothing that I wanted to achieve or thought I would achieve, even though I've given it a good bash. It's not for lack of trying.
It's scary out here. Where are they? Where are the kings? Where is my future husband?
I am 50 years old and I have never been married and I don't have kids. And I know that some people think that is a red flag. And my question is why? Is it better to have a divorce? Is it better to be like a single mom? Is it better to be in an unhappy marriage? I don't understand why people in my situation are called red flags.
That like, I want a nice guy. I've always been into like the heads or like the douchebags of the male community because I was so traumatized by them. I'm sitting there being like, I want a nice man. Like, why can't a guy just come to my life and be so nice and like be obsessed with me? And then I find like a guy that's really nice and I am so thrown off. Like, I really did find a guy who's like super nice, like the most respectful, like anything I really need, like he's gonna do it for you. I'm sitting there like, like I'm the problem. I'm the fucking problem. I do want a healthy relationship, okay? I really do. More than anything, that's what I want. I think I just still need a guy who like gives me a run for my money. I'm so the problem.
Why am I finding it so hard to find a man that I like and that likes me back and that actually wants to put effort into being in a relationship with me? Like, I just don't get it. Like, obviously, I'm in my early 30s now, and to be fair, first of all, I don't even know if like I actually want a relationship right now, or if it's like I'm just feeling the pressure of like my biological clock ticking, and you know, other people around me are, you know, in serious relationships, they're getting married, they're having kids, and I'm like, oh, is that what I should be doing as well? And like, there's 8 billion people in this world, and why am I struggling just to find one, you know?
Everybody, especially like my dad, is saying to me, oh God, you're in your 30s and you're single. Aren't you sad? Isn't that sad? Why haven't you found anybody on any of the apps?
At what point do you just accept being single forever? I don't know. I am currently really struggling to understand the universe's plan for me. I don't get it. It's like I have so many wonderful things that I can share with somebody else. And it seems like whenever I even get the tiniest glimpse of hope, just the tiniest, it immediately disappears.
I'm in my 30s, no kids, single. In my Chinese culture, I would be called a 剩女 or leftover. But could you please explain to me why? I look better now than when I was in my 20s. My body is more toned, my skin is clearer, and my style is more refined. I have the freedom to do whatever I want to do and be whoever I want to be. The world is not my oyster. The world is my ocean. And you're telling me I'm a leftover?
A hard truth for the single girls right now, a pill that I am forcing myself to swallow as well, is that the 6'+ bullshit is holding us back. Like, at first I was freaking out and I was like, I'm going to be alone till the day I die. But one easy thing you can do to better your chances of not dying alone is not being so picky about height. You can still like tall guys. You can still prefer tall gentlemen. But in this dating landscape, height as a deal breaker.
Can someone tell me why dating in your 30s is so bad? Like, it's not even normal. This is not normal. It was not like this in my early 20s. What has happened to this generation of men? Tell me.
The way I would literally cut off both of my butt cheeks just to have a crush right now, I would do it. I also fear that I have to meet somebody in real life because the dating apps, anytime I even tell anyone yes to meeting up and going on a date, I think they're gonna me. And then I sabotage it. So, like, can someone that has a crush right now tell me what the butterflies feel like? Because I forgot. Tell me what it feels like to feel a little uneasy and feel like you might be ghosted any second, because I forgot. Things are not looking good.
When you live by yourself, and I mean by yourself, and you don't have anyone to wake up in the morning, anyone to go, oh, I noticed we've run out of this, or anyone to ask if you want to do something on your day off, anyone to spend your time with, anyone to watch a series with, anyone to do literally anything with, and I hate it. That's the thing. I hate it. I don't like being on my own. I don't like being lonely. I don't like not having anyone. Stop telling people they've got to be okay being on their own.
These are the most annoying things that people tell me as a single 30-year-old. Starting off strong, learn to be content in your singleness. This is a common Christian phrase. Newsflash, I'm not content! It's not enjoyable. I'm a yapper. I want somebody to come home and yap to. My mom is starting to ignore my calls. I need somebody at home who's contractually obligated to listen to me yap. The other one, love will come when you least expect it. Cheryl, I have pretty much lost all hope. I no longer expect it. What I expect is to die alone. I have had this expectation for the last 2 years, and I'm starting to think that you're wrong about this one. You're young. You're so young. You have all the time in the world. No, I don't. I don't. I'm 30. I'm so young. Okay, I date somebody. When do you expect me to marry them? I start dating somebody today, we get married a year from now, and then what? We want to be married in our marital bliss for like 2 years? Then we want to try to have a baby. I'm already in my mid-30s by the time we start talking about having babies. If I'll get married exactly 1 year from today and then wait 2 years to enjoy my marital bliss with my husband. I'm not saying I'm old, but I'm not young. 30's not young. And I would really appreciate it if y'all stop trying to gaslight me.
This is really sad. This is a big social problem in the West, and the society of dating here is crumbling. What you did in your 20s, you will regret later in your 30s. Men don't eat expired cakes. These women rejected all the emotionally and loving available men in their 20s and 30s, and now those men are with the women who accepted and supported them at their stage in life and didn't wait at the finish line for all their expected offerings. If you won't date them in your 20s, they won't date you in their 30s because men are smarter now. Men are done. You pushed them away. You ran behind the rich bad boys while the one who cared for you was shut down, and if you still don't know why they are not available, then you need to see a therapist. How about you treat men with love, kindness, and respect? Men are just so tired of being treated like garbage. We don't need men. All men should die. All men are pigs. The world would be better if all men disappear. Well, here's your wish. Enjoy being alone. These days, relationships are becoming scarier to men. Even married women are leaving good men and happy marriages. 80% of divorces are initiated by women. They ruin their lives and regret it later when it became too late. My advice is get back to the basics of honesty, integrity, dignity, loyalty, self-respect, etc., and stop believing in a fantasy world and forget all about social media. Grass is not greener on the other side. Grass is greener where you water or nurture it. Work on your relationships, nurture it, and be a better human being, because if you don't, you will up like one of these women in few years to come. Where are all the good men? They are all probably working their arses off, double shifts and weekends. That is why you can't find them, and they are not going to willingly give up more than half of their possessions to someone who doesn't know what they are looking for. These women allowed themselves to be brainwashed by feminism by making them to think that they don't need a man, can do everything alone, all men are creeps, etc. It was an agenda to destroy family values and lower the Western world's birth rate, and they all fell for it. This female loneliness epidemic is as a result of feminism. Over 50% of women will collapse to singleness by 2030. It is better to be alone than to lose half of your money to some inconsequential folks. The risk is not worth the reward.
So fucking tired of being the strong, independent, resilient one all the time. It's fucking exhausting. It is so fucking exhausting and draining to act like everything is okay all the time when you are absolutely fucking breaking inside.
So sick of being told that I should be happy single. I don't want to be. I want to be in love. I want to be sickening to everyone around us. I want to adore them, and I want them to adore me. I want to find my person. I want to love them, and I want them to love me. I have so much of myself to pour into someone, and right now I feel empty. It shouldn't be this hard to find love, but all I find myself doing is scrolling through stupid dating apps, finding stupid men who just want sex, and I'm so sick of it. Why is it so hard to find love?
I can't stop crying. I'm happy and I love my life, but I feel so goddamn lonely and it terrifies me. Everyone's getting married or having kids and starting a new chapter in their life with their friends and whatnot, and I'm just here on my own, in my own home, working and surviving, and I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's just me who's experiencing this, but I just feel so lonely and it's scary.
Fucking tired of this shit. I want my own man. Why the fuck am I fucking with somebody that fuck with somebody else? Why the fuck when you tell me that? Why the fuck when you tell me that? I want my own man.
I have reached my breaking point of having to do this life thing alone. I just want to be held, nurtured, loved, cared for, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, in all aspects. I want my heart and soul to be seen and held. I just can't do it alone anymore, and I'm at my breaking point. I can do it physically alone. I've been doing it, but I don't want to. I don't deserve to, because I am worthy of companionship, of community, of love, of affection, of support, of someone lifting me up, motivating me, encouraging me. I am worthy of that, so I deserve to receive that. I don't want to do it alone anymore, and I've been crying all day.
So I know I said I wanted to take a break from dating, and I didn't need a man. I changed my mind. I'll take whoever. Just like get here ASAP. Please.
Is it just me, or am I like in the point of my life where like I'm so uninterested in men, but I also want a man so bad? Like I want a man so bad, but I'm so uninterested. Like every man that comes my way, I don't respond, I don't flirt back, I just don't care. Like I don't care to put forth the energy. Like I don't. A nice man has came my way and I still just been like, cool, because I'm good. But then I lay in my bed at night alone and I want a man so bad. So like, what's wrong with me?
Can we talk about how I crave to be cuddled? How I crave to just be like, can I just like kiss someone? Can I just like hold someone? Hold me. I need a big boy. But anyways, I just want to be held. And to be honest with you, like I could go out and get that shit right now. Like I could respond to a DM right now and be like, let's meet up, let's go Netflix and chill, and like let me get it satisfied. But that's temporary satisfaction, and we are big girls and we don't do that. We don't fucking do that.
I've done really well for myself in my career, and I'm ambitious, and it seems to be something that is like desired because it's like, I don't know, a prize to be won. But then once I actually open up and like in the dating world and like let someone in, then they get bored, or they don't see the value. And I was passed up on an opportunity this week as well. And then also the guy I was dating, it just, I guess, didn't work.
Us as humans need our little person, but I don't want temporary anymore. I'm done with temporary. I'm ready for long-term commitment, and that's what none of our generation is up for. No one in this shit. Alright, especially where I'm at, especially where I live. There's no one, and it fucking sucks. And then it makes me just think about like the shit that I've been through, and then it just makes me think about like how my sons, like, they don't have a legit family. I mean, they have a great family like of me, but I mean, like, they don't have the mom and dad in the same household is what I'm saying. And that sucks. That sucks a lot.
People meet people nowadays. Being a single gal in a single world, where do I go if I don't want to go on dating apps? Like, I don't like dating apps. I've had them, I've tried them, I get disappointed, I get discouraged. Let's be honest, let's be real. Dating apps, if you're gonna think this person is attractive, you're probably gonna swipe yes. And if you don't find them attractive, you're gonna swipe no. But sometimes people just aren't photogenic, they just don't present themselves well through photos. That's why I just feel like it's so much better to meet people in person. Also, just like with having dating apps, like, it just feels forced, and I don't want it to feel forced. I wanna like go out in public, meet someone like in the wild, both just happen to bump into each other, and you're like, and then, you know, sparks fly. I just want to know where. Like, where do the single men go? Where are you going? Where are you hanging out? Like, if you're in the garage, like, come out. Like, are you at the lake? Are you snowmobiling? Are you fishing? It's wintertime. What are you doing right now? It's funny. How am I this amazing? Like, and single? Like, are you kidding me? And like, for the longest time, I just like wasn't worried about it. At this point, I'm like, I'm 31. What is happening? Like, is there just no one left? Put me on a dating show. The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, Love Island. I don't even care. Just put me somewhere so I can actually like interact with the male race. I'm not interacting with males.
Me, deserve, me, entitled, me, all I want, me, etc. Do these women even think of what men want? Why don't you all go and hug a bear? These women messed around and found out. You didn't listen to what men wanted. You all chased that feminist lie, and now you all are reaping the results. So many of you didn't believe that they would regret it, and yet here we are again. Men are not salad that you will just wake up one day and decide to prepare him and start tossing him around like a toy. Men are very patient beings, but don't take them for granted. Men are more connected and happier than all women combined. These women want emotional men so that they can damage and destroy them. Men are looking for the original traditional women that are yet to be ran through, and not these old hacks. The problem is that these women set their standards way too higher than their actual value. Women are the product while men are the buyers, and the product is telling the buyers what they want and expect, and then became surprised when the buyers refused to purchase or heed to their demand. Men don't want older high-mileage women that are self-absorbed. Men pull each other out of trouble, but women does the opposite. A man is like a universal charger because no matter how poor he is, he will still find a woman to be happy with. Modern women have zero impact on the overall life of men. Men don't care about nails, hairs, beauty, or money. All they want is loyalty, respect, simplicity, truth, and above all, submission. Women complain after their best years are gone, and they became used and damaged goods. They have no one to blame but themselves and feminist groups. You chased men away for years, and they got the message loud and clear. Men said that in billion times that women only has value between ages 18 and 27. So they can build a family and give birth to a child and nurture that child and look after the husband, but all of you disagreed. Now, you have to deal with the consequences yourself because even now, you still think that men wrong. Most of these women are boring if you take sex out of the equation. They have nothing to offer to a man. You all got the bear now, so enjoy and leave men alone.
I'm 31 with no kids. How long do I sit and be like, oh, it'll come?
Why am I single? That's the question that I get asked all the time. It's my favorite. And bitch, I don't know. If I knew, I would be fixing it. I don't know. My therapist doesn't know. My friends don't know. I'm a lot of fun. And maybe guys just look at me as fun And then when we get to date 4 or 5, they go, oh shit, she's got like layers and ooh, no, none for me, thanks. Ooh, and then they push me away. I used to have a really good job. My therapist said that might have intimidated dudes. But guess what? Now I don't. I'm like a wounded little bird and like I need help. Tired of being single? Well, maybe you should lower your standards a little bit.
You'd ask me what my life would look like at 30. I don't think I would have imagined this. And that's not to say there's anything wrong with being single in your 30s. I was in an 8-year relationship, so I just hadn't imagined that I was going to be single again.
Last time I was single, I was 24 and the dating pool was everyone. And now it's like a shallow puddle of age-appropriate men who are old and gross, and I don't want to do that.
Okay, I was just humbled, the most I've ever been humbled. I'm at Home Depot, and you know how all the girls do that little trend where they're like, just walk around Home Depot and pretend like you're lost to find your next guy. Literally, nobody helped me or even like approached me. I was there for an hour, and I was just like kind of walking around. I had some stuff I actually had to pick up, but like, that's embarrassing for me.
People say to me, like, aren't you scared being single in your 30s? And I'm like, no, I have a career. I don't need anything from anybody. And I've never been in that position before, I don't think. But I think it's like such an empowering thing to be single right now. I'm like, I feel like I'm in my 20s, but with money, purpose, and fulfillment and all of that.
40s is the new 20s. And so I think the fact that society puts this pressure on women, like, you need to be married, you need to have kids. Well, I think it's much worse to be married and have children with the wrong person.
So today is my 32nd birthday. And it's mad, right? Like when I was at school, I was like, when I'm 32, I'm going to have a house, a gorgeous husband, 3 kids and a dog. I'm currently at my parents' house right now. Dog died a couple of months ago, but I don't want to talk about it. I've just moved back from living in Australia for the last 7 years. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I want a career change. I'm driving my mum's car because I don't actually even have a car right now. I don't have any kids. In fact, I don't even have a boyfriend. Do whatever you want. This isn't what I thought 32 would look like. I'm not sitting here crying about it. I'm actually really glad that I've made these decisions because I get to do what I want and then I'll have kids and a family someday.
What are the benefits of having a wife in today's society? Why are 80% of divorces initiated by women? How come women don't want to be wives anymore?
So since y'all keep throwing this around on the internet, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about it for real. I'm not pulling no punches. I'm going to shoot straight from the hip. I'm going to tell you the truth. It's not that we don't want to be wives anymore. Marriage was always the goal. It's that we want to be husbands. That's right. We want to be husbands. You want to know why? Because husband privileges are lit.
Imagine being a 38-year-old woman and you've built an amazing life for yourself. You can go to fancy dinners, you can take amazing trips with your friends, stay in the best hotels, post about your life and your dating experiences on TikTok. People in the comments suggest try to find someone that is doing less than you. Women have it 10 times harder than men. Why would I date a man that wasn't able to build a similar lifestyle? And all the comments, oh my God, you're gonna die alone, you're gonna be single forever. I would rather be single forever than settle for a life that's less than the life.
I'm 29. I've just moved back in with my parents. I've just come out of a 2-year relationship to someone that I thought I was going to get married and have kids with. Circumstances meant that I had to move out of the apartment pretty quick, and I was in love with my apartment and I was in love with where I was living. I was living like a street back from the beach. This was something that I'd manifested. This is something that I'd wanted for so long, and now I'm in suburbia, nowhere near a beach, nowhere near my friends. I'm driving like an hour and a half every day, every couple of days to go and see them and just like try and keep some normality in my life. Everything has just suddenly changed. My ex and I were supposed to travel Europe this year. We had plans to travel. We had plans. Our word for the New Year's. We broke up shortly after New Year's. Our word for the year was fun. I was meant to be having fun this year, guys.
My ex straight up told me, I do not see myself falling in love with you. I have fallen in love with my first ex. She was my ideal type. Listen to this, it gets worse. She was my ideal type. When I saw her, it was love at first sight. It was just like magnetic. And then my second ex, I really wasn't that attracted to her that much, but I was in love with her. There was just this feeling. But with you, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. But there's just that feeling just not there. When they say these men humble you, when you are out of their league, they still find a way to humble you. Just know there are no lies. There are no lies.
The beautiful thing about being single and 30 is that if you are out there seeking your person and that is like something that you want in your life, you can fall in love tomorrow. You never know when you're going to run into your person, and these could be the last moments that you're having single. And these could be the last moments that you have alone, where you get to be selfish and be in your apartment and only think about yourself and spend all your money on yourself, because your life can change in a blink of an eye. Because I think that when you're 30 and you're single and you do find your person, if that's what you're seeking, it will happen very quick.
So this was highly requested. One of my videos just went semi-viral and there was a lot of triggering emotions. So a lot of people were really concerned about my age and me being single. So I'm here to break it down. I'm a business owner and I feel like that's a huge reason why I don't date. I am consumed with my work because I love what I do and it's super fulfilling. What my days look like is I wake up, go to the gym, then I drink my coffee for an hour, check emails, go to work, and then I go home and I go to bed for my laptop before I go to bed. It's a boring life to some people. I'm not out at the bars or the clubs or the concerts. I'm not doing that anymore. I did that. And it's not fulfilling for me. It's not fun. So I took 2 years off to be single just so I can heal my trauma. If you had a happy-go-lucky childhood, that's totally fine. You may not have to do this. But I needed to heal some trauma so that I can be my highest version to give that to my partner. And I advise some people do the same. I can tell you right now, I have never been happier in my life. Not saying I don't want a man, just saying that I'm super freaking happy.
Imagine getting a wife from these bunch. These women don't even understand that they are past their prime in life of dating. My therapist doesn't know. They definitely know, but it is your problem because they just want to keep you as a customer and take your money. Social media has destroyed relationships, and the unforeseen consequence of feminism has actually woken men up to the fact that they were the ones that were being repressed. These women left the good men when they were approached in their 20s to follow the bad guys, and now that they are done being used, they want the good men back. No, that's not going to happen. The good men are now enjoying their peaceful life and finding purpose towards meaningful things. Men are sick of being fleeced and used. The sad part is that even the single women cannot live and tolerate each other. Most of these women are greedy, selfish, and not trustworthy. This is what you get when you make the wrong choices. These women are just an example of walking through a car scrapyard, looking at the sad, poor cars that once were brand new and someone's pride of joy, now are all rusted, bent, moldy, and lifeless. All I heard is I, me, and more me. None of these ladies have said anything about what they can offer in a relationship. It is actually scary that these women still don't know why they are still single, and the sad part is that they will eventually marry a simp that they don't actually want and will then cheat on him. They want husbands, but who is going to be a wife? Women decline as they age and have racked up bodies. Their value as a partner decreases day by day, while men's value increases. Will these women marry someone who is working in McDonald's or KFC? No, because their standards and expectations are crazily high. The wall remains undefeated and unforgiving. It is highly likely that these women will end up being with cats. We have finished today's video. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. See you all next time. Thanks for always sticking with us.